tea entrepreneurs. I'm going to share with you the hard lessons I learned the first 5 years of starting my first cafe. So if you want to start a tea house, a boba shop, the fundamentals really don't change. Disclaimer, the first 6 years, I launched my business first 6 years, 6 years ago. And after about 20 months, I thought, man, I could do this again faster with less money and make it profitable easier. So 20 months after my first cafe, I opened up a second cafe, and there's a whole different skill set when you're running multiple site locations. Disclaimer, we run about 20 of these farmers markets a week. At our peak, we were doing 80 a week. And so I could tell you about operations and systems in other videos. Take a look at Zen's YouTube channel, but let's just get right to it. All right, you want to start a business, you want to start a tea house, a boba shop, a tea cafe. First thing is your lease. Your lease is a fixed cost. Your location sets the tone. In business, the three most important things: location, location, location. So you might have a great location, but the lease may not be good. Make sure you work with an experienced business broker, an attorney who understands costs. And the factors of having a location, a lease, will make or break you. If you have something called these CAM charges, those fluctuate. They get to decide if they want to up the rent because they said the common area of maintenance just went up 40%. Guess what? That increased your rent by 20%. It could change at any time. So you really want to lock in that lease, and you can get a better lease by how long you want to sign up for. You say, oh, I want to do it 1-2 years. I'm afraid. It's not good. You might have to put a bigger deposit. You might have to build out. But that lease is going to make or break your business, because in business, you can control your expenses. And that's pretty much all you can control. You can't control your competition from coming in down the street. You can't control the market. So if you really want to be successful with your location, with your tea house, you really need to have a good lease. If you need help with that, reach out to me, Fernando@zenc.com, or message in the comment below. Number 2 is your unknowns, unexpected expenses. After my first cafe, which by the way, I bought a boba shop, shut it down, rebuilt it under my own. A lot of lessons learned. I had my butt handed to me the first year. Made some adjustments and got it up to 100K, did a bunch of events. Believe me, when you open up a cafe, one of the big things is you got to give people an excuse to show up. But those unexpected expenses, that's number 2. You really need someone experienced, because once you have that experience, you're at a huge advantage. All right, that's number 1 is your lease. Number 2 is the unexpected risks and the costs associated that you just don't see, like the cost to put up a sign, the taxes that randomly show up depending on where you're based at, and then your staff. Number 3 is your staff. Now you might think, man, I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to run it 40 days. I'm going to work 40 hours a week. It's probably more like 60, 70. And you'll keep all the profit. Okay, you can only grow so much. I have a multi-site location. You need to be able to invest in staff. And even if you're the main person, which is great, by the way, I work my cafe at least 5-6 hours a week. I try. I'm usually not the only one. I have staff there. But I make investments into people who help with IT, like web development. That's SEO. What I see is that you have your virtual world, you have a person to help you virtually. That's online. Then you have PR, public relations, farmers markets. Great thing. And then you have your cafe. Within the 4 walls of your business, you need to make it really nice. And you can't do it all your own. Okay, you need staff. Even if if it's a one-man operation, one-woman operation, whatever it is, you get that, you are going to be at a huge advantage. So that's my advice. Those 3 things. Maybe you've heard it before, but I'm telling you from experience. A multi-site location. You want to start a tea business, a tea house, a coffee shop, boba shop. The lease, unexpected expenses, and personnel. You get those 3, you will be set up for success. Of course, it gets much easier once you have experience hiring the right people, going through those expenses, and negotiating a lease. If you would like help, email me, fernando@zenc.com. If you want a PDF with all this information and more on how to build a business, I got it listed on zenc.com. Zen's Ultimate Business Guide Startup. Also available in the link below.